Hi, I'm Marty Grisani, and this is The Marty Grisani Show. As a full-time real estate investor and business owner, I have a real fascination of finding the key principles for business success and personal development. This show is a reflection of my personal mission to find out what truly makes somebody successful in business and in life. We will find tools and tactics that they've used to reach those levels. If you're the type of person that is not satisfied with average and you have a hunger for learning that will never cease, this show is for you. Welcome to the show.
I'm so excited. The whole thing, the event, it's just been a lot of eye-opening and interesting people, very unique people. Yep. They all have their edge. And if you can take a couple of those things and use it, I only want to take two things when I go to an event, and I got my two things. So I feel good.
You do?
Yeah. How about you?
Yeah, I just showed up 20 years that Scott's been doing Commercial Academy. I've been doing it since 2006 was my first one. So, what is it? Almost, that's getting up there, 18 years. So what I wanted to go over, since we'll do, first part you, because you're building, I'm scaling.
Yes.
So what were the two things you took away? And I guess what were the big distinctions that you got out of, learning Commercial Academy?
Yeah. So, this being the first full year in Commercial Academy, I'll just say the two things I took away from this event were, number one, we got to make a lot more offers. And it's, even if it's on market, we come from a off market type of environment where anything on market, we're always skeptical. All right. And we just need to be, hey, just because it's on market and there's a price there doesn't mean anything. Right. If I learned anything from today, there might be a listing price, but these guys are getting it for, sometimes 60, 70%, reductions. And, or I should say they're making their offer that works for them. Mm-hmm. And if you do that, you may not get all of them, and you're not going to get all of them, but it's just, you have to make the offer that works for you and not be scared just because the listing price is not even close to what you think is a good deal.
Yes.
That's it.
And we were talking before, you have a successful house flipping company.
Absolutely.
So you guys are on track to do, you said 18 flips this year?
18 flips this year.
It's huge.
We're very blessed, and we have a really good team.
50 or more per flip.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Bottom line.
Yeah, pure net.
That's awesome, man. That's huge. So you got a little cash in your pocket.
Yep.
And you have the education.
Yep.
Have you bought your first commercial deal?
So August 24th, we close on our first 79 unit multifamily in our backyard of Rochester.
Wait, what's the second thing you learned before you go?
Oh, sure. That's a fun one. The second thing I learned was just how important following up on that offer.
Yes.
So yeah, you make the offer. Okay, fine. I didn't realize how many times deals fall out. When I'm talking to a broker and they go, yeah, we got an offer, I immediately go, oh, geez, I'm done. It's over. Mm-hmm. And if there's anything, again, it's you make the offer that works for you. And the second thing is you don't give up just because something's under contract. You follow up with that broker. And I think that teaches and shows two things. It shows the broker that you're a serious, person, yes. You're a serious buyer.
100%.
And it shows that there's not a lot of people that are going to do that, because if I'm going back 6 months ago, I'm the person that wasn't doing that.
Right.
So that already eliminates one knucklehead. And so anyway, contracts fall out all the time, and you just got to be persistent, continue to follow up, and good things happen when you do that.
And how old are you, Marty?
I'm 34.
And how many employees you got?
We have 3 employees.
And you got one partner?
I have one unbelievable partner.
And you live modestly?
I like to live modestly.
And you just had a baby?
Just had a baby. Baby boy.
How long you been married?
We've been married 6 years.
Yeah. So you got a baby boy.
Baby boy. Marty Jr.
Got a good business going.
Yes.
Got your first commercial property going.
Yes.
So, for me, because I'm not a dad and I want to have kids later in life, I just want to know, kind of how's that experience been? How long? What's been 3-4 months?
He's 4 months, August 1st.
And what did that change you at all? Everyone says when you have kids, something inside shifts. I don't know. Have you had anything change or any? How's the experience been? The
experience has been unbelievable, but the shift is now I have perspective and empathy for those who do have kids. When you don't have any, you don't understand. You're like, hey, how come you couldn't do this? Or, why are you leaving early? Right? Just couple things. And then you go, oh, wow, I don't ever want to leave. I'm just, it's this emotional attachment. It's an incredible human nature thing that occurs when you see this being come into the world. It's indescribable, and the connection you have and the bond that you have immediately brings you to tears. And it's no, I'm so happy. Number one, you have to have the right partner. Right. And geez, I'm so blessed. The mother of my wife, she just stepped up. I didn't even know there was another level. And so because of that level, she stepped up. I needed to step up, because I am now, not only taking care of her, which was my number one priority. Mm-hmm. Now it's him. And so it makes you dig deep. It makes you work even harder. And it makes you really think about being more purposeful.
Yeah. And your time is limited.
Time is very limited.
I know, it's tough. And I'm not saying that it's that you need to have more time. I'm just saying we got to be very conscious when we do these things now.
Very thoughtful.
Yeah. So that's good, man. So with that being said, you're taking on almost an 80 unit apartment building in downtown Rochester.
Downtown Rochester. Yep. Right in our backyard. We're really excited about it. It's in my opinion, it's a trophy asset. It's one that you really can hold forever.
Good looking building, right?
Thank you. Yeah. It's a brick building. It's one where it's right in the, downtown district. You got all the amenities, the really cool bars and the restaurants are opening up. So it's perfect for that, first time, you just got a job and you're looking for a place to go out and, hang out. But at the same time, you got some good workforce there as well. So it's a nice mix.
Safe neighborhood.
It's a safer neighborhood. It's, the thing about it is I think a lot of downtowns are going through a tough time.
Yeah.
A lot of downtowns in cities are having some trouble, especially if it's in a blue state, which we are, right? But I do believe that because of the location and because of just the way that how we bought it in the business plan, I think it's going to be, hey, let's get through this year. Let's stick to the business plan. Let's continue to work it. And I think good things will happen.
And what price are you getting it at?
5.5.
And then do you got a CapEx or some type of improvement budget on top of that?
Yeah, we have about a $800 to $1 million, we don't think it's going to be this tremendous value add now,
but you got a budget for it.
But we have a budget for it.
So $6.5 million asset
yes.
At the end of the day.
At the end of the day.
Yep.
At the end of the day.
And you're going to do the rehabs. You're going to improve leasing. It definitely was mismanaged.
It was mismanaged. And one of the things that got me super excited about it was, one of my mentors, who's my brother-in-law, he's moving his property management company into the building.
Oh, nice.
So it's
love that
having that on site.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was missing from it.
Do you have an office there?
Yes.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. Yep. So, but we're going to make the office really nice for everybody,
Yeah.
Really give it that pride of, being there and being a worker there and really just showing the tenants that, hey, we care. We're here.
Yeah. That's a good size asset. So equity slug, like how much you raising on this thing?
Yeah. We raised, the full equity, which was the 1.1 million. And
you guys got good terms then with leverage.
Yeah. 80% loan to value.
That's great.
6.5 interest rate.
Yeah.
30-year AM.
Nice. How long is it fixed?
That is a 10-year fix.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, very, very aggressive bank who wanted to work with my partners and ipso facto me. And they wanted to make a splash into Rochester and Buffalo and Syracuse. So, they took maybe a little bit of a chance, but I think they saw the track record of my partners and they believed in the asset. And for them, it was a no-brainer. And that felt really good.
And you guys are funding the improvements on top. They're not funding any construction.
They're not funding any construction.
Okay. So you got 1.1 million in it. You putting in money?
I'm in
decent amount?
Yeah. The ownership group is putting in roughly around 200,000.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good. It's great. You get in, you got some skin in the game, but you still got a partner putting up more money.
Yep. And they're getting equity.
Yep.
They're getting equity and they deserve it.
Preferred equity.
And they deserve it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good. And did you structure it that way? They get a preferred payment and then you guys get a split on top?
Yep.
Great.
Yep. So we're excited about them.
Long-term hold or short-term?
Well, it's we're in a position where we really want to hold this for a long time. It's in our backyard. It's something where we already have properties around it.
Yep.
But at the end of the day, we're open to what the environment and what other people might be saying about it. But
And what year was the building built?
so the building was built in like 1920.
Yep.
So it's but it's brick. It's been completely renovated in 2012. And in upstate New York, that's a newer renovation.
Well, yeah.
So but we're really excited about what we think we can bring to the table. The rents were really low. The ownership, they were retiring, and there's just a couple of things that they were missing. No website, no online presence, nothing that really would get people's attention when they search up apartments, right?
Wasn't cool.
It wasn't cool.
Yeah.
And we think there's some really cool things that we can bring to the table marketing wise.
And roof, good.
Roof was 2012.
And then heating and cooling.
There's one big boiler.
Yeah. How is that? That's what everyone tells me. That's the biggest risk when you get into those buildings.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never bought any apartment buildings like that.
And look, I don't know.
Okay.
To be candid.
Yeah.
And so, but that's why I'm excited. It's going to be a lot of learning, and I'm going to be so much better because of it.
Of course.
And I'll be able to now have answers and be able to bring what I take from this experiment to the next deals that we come across.
And are you remodeling all the apartments, or are you just doing a couple at a time, or is it leased now, or do you have some vacancies you can start to turn the units?
Yeah, there's like 6 vacancies, and we
Okay.
wanted it that way.
Yeah.
We want it that
So
way.
you turn those units, modernize them.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep. Turn them over. And
Did you name it yet? The complex?
No, we haven't named it
I know.
yet.
Let me know. I want to know what it is.
That's a
But
good
good,
idea.
man. That's going to be good. I'm really excited to watch this journey from setting up the capital raise to actually the closing to the operations improvements, and then whatever you're going to do to stabilize in terms of refi or sell.
Yeah, and there's some other things to it, right? So we retraded. We wanted about 175,000, and it was spelled out very nicely
For credits.
for credits.
Yeah.
And they said no. They came back at like 40,000.
Okay.
And what was, again, this is a learning thing. Learning for you guys watching is these were things that they had to do anyway because of their bank. They were going to have to do them anyway, and they still weren't going to do them for us on the buy side. So we got to a point where hey, we're going to walk away.
Yeah.
And the things that you don't think about, but make sure you have an attorney who is a commercial real estate attorney, like has done these. We may have missed a little bit because we were using someone who does residential and commercial, and so we, which is crazy because 101, you really need to get your legal down. But again, good learning for the next one.
So with that experience, not that we need to dig into legal too deep, but you felt like the contract could have been more in your favor?
Due diligence was never even set up. There was no timeline that was even established.
Yeah.
Now, again, that's on our attorney, but that's on theirs too, right? Because they didn't have it either.
Yeah.
Right. So it was really the broker who had this quote unquote established timeline.
And New York's an odd state around that too. I did learn that. There is a really weird due diligence framework around that languaging.
And that's, again, all learning. And the thing about New York too is that there is a little bit of a moat because I don't think a lot of people, this isn't the Sun Belt. Right. So I feel like if we can get this down and we can really set this up for the next deal and the next deal and the next deal, we're going to be in a way better position because now we'll know what to do next time around. And again, it's just, you grind, you learn, you get through it, and we're going to be better because of it.
And what I'm hoping is you get really good cash flow.
Absolutely. I mean, cash flow is day one.
Right. Exactly. But that's the reason. I mean, you're investing in upstate New York, or, what I've heard through other friends of mine in the Midwest, for cash flow.
Cash flow.
Right. The exit cap's not going to be as strong, but you got that consistent monthly income. You got a long-term established economy, very durable, consistent tenants.
Absolutely.
So yeah, you got to make that cash flow.
Got to make the cash flow. And, we're excited. We're buying an A cap and a true A cap. And when it got appraised, the appraiser said, hey, 6.5.
Damn. Nice.
So again, we got to do what we got to do to get it there.
Yeah.
But the one thing I learned that's crazy is that, just because I don't think it's worth a 6.5 cap, that doesn't mean that the bank doesn't think that.
Right.
So that's like the crazy world about commercial.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's
like
subjective. It's all subjective.
It's wild.
It is.
It's wild.
Different perspective of value.
Absolutely.
So you think stabilized value ballpark at the end of the day? You think you can get the asset to $10 million?
I think so. We underwrote it at 7.5, right?
Walking in. On the
Yeah,
valuation.
yeah. So we're again. I'm not sure about that. Yeah.
We'll see where I'm excited to see where rents go. You know, what we talked about is a killer marketing plan, some cool little niche unit amenities, or just the way that you're going to decorate some of the apartments, and then see where you can kind of hit that market rent.
Yeah. And there's also play for some of the studios in there to turn them into midterm rentals.
Yeah.
And that's been a killer because we, in upstate New York and Rochester, especially, we have the best hospitals. And so people from all over Buffalo, Syracuse, Ithaca, these traveling nurses and these, they all come to Rochester, and they have no housing, and they have unbelievable housing budgets. So we believe that, hey, there could be a play for a midterm rental, or even turning the entire thing into a midterm rental type property. It could happen.
And is that that's nursing? That's for medical professionals?
For all medical.
Cool. It's big, man. 80, but the people starting out 80 units, $6.5 million all in. It's a big responsibility.
It's a big responsibility. I'm signing on the debt, and I'm grateful.
Yeah. Hey, you're getting a loan.
Getting a loan.
That's not easy right now.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
So
multifamily is the bread and butter, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Good. So we'll see the progression.
Yes.
All right.
I'm excited.
Let's go. All right. That one's in the can. 17. And then just to wrap up yours, any big. So we're 6 months in now. So we got 6 months left in the year. We got 5 months left in the year.
Yes.
What any big goals for year end, or anything that stand out? You don't have to have them. I just wanted to.
So every day I look at the same goal, 500,000 NOI. So with flipping, it's unpredictable. We have it down to a science, but flipping science don't go together. Right. So we know what we buy. We have a very strong template, but what we want is long-term predictable income. And so one of the big things that we looked at are like the two deals that we have that we're really excited about, not talking about the multifamily, is we have these two industrial buildings that we're buying, 42,000 square feet, completely vacant. It's been vacant for 3 years. It was a letter campaign, completely off market. And these letter campaigns are dynamite. We got a picture of the family on it, personally handwritten, it's penned from shout out to Open Letter Marketing, but it resonated with that seller. So many people in that area know this property. They've all wanted it. We got it. Seller finance, $275,000, 75 down. He's going to hold it for 5 years at a 4.5 interest rate. And we believe when it's all leased up, even at $4 a square foot, it's close to a $2 million property.
Gross or net? Triple net.
So yeah, for triple net.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. And that's low. It should be 5.5. We're underwriting low, Brady. So we're buying this at $6 a square foot.
Yeah. Yeah. At your cost.
At our cost.
Yeah. That's insane. So what year was the building built?
The building was built in 1952.
And what are the clear heights of the ceilings?
So about 70% is 20.
Nice.
20 feet high.
And in your doors?
We have 3 overhead doors in the front, and then one in the back.
12 or 14?
14.
Nice. Grade level or any docks?
There's one dock.
There you go. The building's not bad.
No, we're really excited about it. It needs work.
How bad?
Probably needs 500,000.
That much?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To get it like pristine.
Yeah. And what are you going to do?
Lease it up.
No, I mean in terms of CapEx improvements. You talking building itself, or you talking paving?
Painting.
New lighting.
We have to do sprinkler.
Oh, you do?
Yep.
Yeah. Doors. Are you replacing doors?
No, doors are fine.
Good.
Doors are fine. So it's really get in there, clean it up, and do what the Scott Shield 101 of just pave it, paint it, clean it out, and put it up on the market and see what we can get.
Yeah. And multi-tenant or single?
Multi-tenant.
How many square feet is it?
42,000.
It's good. Good size. And then parking's good?
Parking's unbelievable. It's got 6 acres.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's a lot of parking. So there's a play where self-storage, we're going to build around back and maybe like a phase or two. That's why we want to pick your brain on that.
Yeah.
But
you are going to do multi-tenant in the building or shoot for a...
I would love to get one.
Yeah.
Would love to get one.
Yeah.
Absolutely love to get one. But there is a little bit of an oddball office space at the top.
Mhm.
So, but that's something that we got to figure out.
Yeah. And visibility wise, okay.
It's right on 90. It's right on the throughway.
Oh, there you go.
That's why we're amped up,
Nice.
is because it's right on the corridor.
Yeah.
Again, you can shoot out right. So it's perfect. It's right in between Syracuse and Rochester. So anyone that needs a second spot, a loading area, storage, whatever you want,
Yeah.
you can get right on to 90, and it dynamite location.
That's awesome.
Dynamite.
Yeah. And do you have to build out any offices, or is it, or are you gonna let it be?
I'm gonna let it be. I'm gonna,
Bathrooms work?
the bathrooms work. There's 2 bathrooms upstairs. They got 4 office spaces. It's about 8,000 square feet.
Of office now.
Yeah.
It's workable.
It's workable.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
workable.
Just clean it up a
Just
little
clean
bit.
it up.
Well, all right. Good, man. So that's your other target for this year.
Yep. And then we have
Two good assets.
a 15,000 square foot that we're buying. It was listed at 675. Wasn't getting any traction. We did a letter campaign. The seller's contract was up, and we came in at a 350,000 offer. He
Wow.
took it.
Wow.
Yep.
Really?
It was probate. It was in his family. He was done.
cash.
Cash.
You getting financing on that one, or just buying cash?
Just buying cash.
Nice.
So we're going to do some hard money on that at about 12%.
Yeah.
But get in, lease it up. It's 15,000 of it's 18
Foot clear.
foot clear,
Nice.
and it's ready. It's all cleaned out.
Nice.
It's got AC, which is a big deal because a lot of these guys that I know that are in some of these smaller little machine shops, they don't have any AC,
I know.
and so no one wants to work in 82-degree heat.
Yeah.
Especially in a
No.
machine shop.
No.
So I feel like that's going to be an added benefit. It's all gated in, nice fence, beautiful parking, and very close to
What year was that building?
that was 1988.
Nice.
Yeah.
That metal.
Yep.
Oh, that's easy.
And it comes with a little bonus, two apartments and a little office next to it too. So there's, and that's not even included in the 15,000. They didn't even look at that.
Little apartments on there.
Yeah, 1-bedroom apartment.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We know that. We know that world.
I So you right here, this is your MSA. This is your core market.
Yep. Rochester, New York.
It's crazy, man. So all you got to do is do what you're supposed to do. You don't need to get too ambitious and do it all over the country. You stuck with your core market that you know. You stuck with the 2 asset classes that you wanted, warehouse and multifamily.
Yep.
And you got 3 solid deals.
Yeah. We're real excited. We're just
$10 million in deals.
proof of concept, just getting it down, do the work, figure it out.
That's fucking awesome. Good, man. Well, that's it. So finish the year strong. Take care of your boy, and keep hitting the workouts hard. I see you on the. We both got the whoop, so
we know each other, what they're doing.
we're holding each other.
Sleep isn't strong. Sleep isn't strong, but
the
the
strain is good.
strain is good. The sleep is weak, but we'll figure it out.
All right, man. Good. So we'll check in year end and see where this goes.
Let's go.
Good. That's great, man. You got some good stuff on there.
I'm excited, man.
Thank you for tuning into the Marty Grisani Show. If you're listening on Apple Podcast, leave us an honest rating and review. If you're on Spotify, make sure you follow us for weekly episodes.